port city of Mobile, Alabama, here at Hancock-Whitney Stadium for what ought to be a terrific matchup in the 68 Ventures Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on a team from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Let's see what he can do with the return. Delivers the stiff arm. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Off play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Rides to back and leaves it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Off play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. The Broncos offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single week.
You just can't go backwards. There he did, and they swarmed him for a safety. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the defense will accept the penalty and back up this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Works the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hill. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Right back to the well. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Broncos will snap it on first and 10. On the run, it's Miles. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's second and 3. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. The Broncos come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Bell. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to find a more productive play this time on second and long from the 14. Johnson looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Snagged in the middle. It's Cano. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. It'll be third and long. Just keeps slinging it. Unleashes one. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right on the money. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. From the shotgun, the inside give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Do they have another third down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. He'll do it himself. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Gentry. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. All right, guys, let's talk a little Western Michigan. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Gets it out quickly. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Broncos have their offense in high gear. Quick strike complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Finds his tight end. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield. And he will house it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Oh, he's got some space. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Miles. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They just keep firing. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Complete to the left. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Miles. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him! And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Off the play fake. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That gets them back to within 10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll run play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it there in Mobile, just another typical 68 Ventures Bowl. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the 68 Ventures Bowl.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting,
Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Got it behind the line. It's Hill. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's why everybody in college football is trying to recruit athletes like this to play the 4-3 defensive end position. You can find guys that can stop the run at defensive end, but how many are excellent pass rushers? How many have all the tools in their toolbox like this guy does? Not many.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll send the back in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got it in the middle, it's Miles. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for this offense. Back to pass. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Western Michigan. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Oh, he's got a chance. He's just plowing ahead. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
And here comes the punt team. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Motion from the wideout. Quick release by the QB.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Johnson wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Cano. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quarterback on the keeper, fighting off the defender. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The run to the right. Got a little space. There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Broncos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away saying, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Johnson looking to throw. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The give on the option. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. pulls it and fires to the left. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The Broncos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man. A quick tackle made, and he's got plenty for the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. From the gun, running back gets to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. He'll pull it on the read. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll move the tight end. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. He's taking the deep shot. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really come? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.